I analyzed over 4 million videos uploaded in 2026 to find you the viral title formats that are working. I'm also going to show you the ones that are not working, the ones that you can just and stick around to the end of this video because I'm going to show you how you can do this yourself on your own channel, in your own niche. So I'm ready, you ready, we ready, let's get to it. First, let's start with some title formats that were working, but the data shows you can put these to rest. Titles that end in a question like your why titles, your should you titles are coming in at a 0.82 lift. That's roughly 18% fewer than the average video without one. The I was wrong confession titles are coming in at less than half the average lift. Plain how to with no twists is at 1.07, which is basically tied with average. And everything you need to know about X is wrong got flagged as straight up burned out. So overused that the viewers see it and they're just like, oh, another one of these. You may have some of these titles sitting on your channel right now, and that's fine. They were the standard and they genuinely worked. The standard just shifted under everybody's feet. All right, so I'm gonna walk you through what is actually pulling ahead. I'm gonna give you each one as a frame, so when the titles shift again, you know exactly what it is that you're looking for. The first one is the witness frame. The title pattern is caught on camera. A title pattern that includes caught on camera is pulling more than 4 times the views of the average video. And you've seen these, the scariest 911 calls caught on camera, the most terrifying orca attack caught on camera. The reason why this works is because caught on camera converts a regular video into a found footage in the viewer's mind. The phrase tells the viewer somebody else caught this on camera and now they're just watching it happen. Now, obviously, if you're making Minecraft videos or cooking content, you're not titling something police body cam caught on camera Minecraft edition. But the principle is bigger than the phrase. Position your content like footage somebody captured. A Minecraft creator could do something like caught this insane glitch midstream, or in cooking, that looks like finally got my grandmother to let me record her secret recipe. Whenever you can put a witness lens on a content, you tap into the same psychological lift. Some niches may adopt to this more naturally than others, but the frame is what travels. All right, the next one is the transformation frame. The pattern in titles is turning X into Y, and it was over a 3 times lift. The pattern is taking something worthless, broken, or abandoned and transforming it into something valuable, like turning an old lamp into a home server, or mung beans turned into cold noodles. Welder's crazy idea, turning sickles into $1 million tools. This one works because transformation is hardwired into how humans tell stories. The titles hand you the starting state and the destination, and your brain immediately starts running the movie before you even clicked. The principle here travels across niches. All you need is a starting state and a destination that promises change. A fitness creator could try, I took a dad bod and ran a marathon. In home renovation, that looks like I turned a rundown garage into my dream studio. 2 frames so far, both with high lift in the data, and the principle underneath both of them work across just about every niche. And real quick, before we get to the rest, a quick caveat on how to read this data. When I say a frame has 2 times X, right? That doesn't mean just slap a buzzword on top of a terrible idea and, guarantee double views. These multipliers assume that the underlying topic is already viable. Think of these frameworks as content amplifiers, not content fixers. The next one is the access frame. The title pattern here is inside X, and it actually produced a 2.5 times lift. It was the most versatile pattern across the entire data set, meaning that it hits across a wide range of niches. Inside the Tudor bedroom, love and marriage in the 16th century, inside bauxite mining, one of the world's most essential yet unheard of resources, or inside Hugh Jackman's weird cult. History, mining, celebrity, scandal, totally different, same word. The reason it works is because inside implies a hidden world that the viewer doesn't normally have access to. The viewer thinks somebody's about to show me something that I'm not supposed to see, and the brain leans in even before you finish reading the title. Next up is the warning pattern. Don't, stop, or never do X, and this almost produced a 2 times lift. Stop frying eggs the old way. Never buy land with these 7 features if you ever plan to sell it. Avoid these 3 tire brands. See, each one implies that the viewer is currently doing something wrong, which creates self-relevance. It taps into our loss aversion. Fear of losing something hits about twice as hard as the prospect of gaining something. So a title that says stop doing this lands harder than do this. Then there's the credibility frame, and the pattern here is age and tenure. How much YouTube paid me in my first month at age 62. After 35 years, here's how I pour deck footing. I'm 73, living alone but never lonely. over 2x lift across all of them. Age and tenure work as an instant credibility shortcut. The viewer doesn't have to vet who you are or why they should listen to you because the title earns that for them. There's also a wisdom bias from elders at high ages and an effort bias on tenure. After X years implies that the lessons are battle tested. So if you have age, experience, or tenure that's relevant to your content, putting it in your title is one of the cleanest credibility shortcuts in the data. 5 frames down, and there are 5 more worth mentioning, and then we're going to get to the move that the biggest outliers did on top of all of this. All right, so these next few we'll do as a bit of a quick fire round. Okay, the insider framing. Everyone, nobody, no one is doing / knows / sees this. This was over 2.5 times lift. Japan's Gundam problem nobody is talking about. In tech, this looks like the new iPhone setting no one knows about. Viewers want to be in the in-group that knows what others don't. Then the forbidden frame. Abandon, ban, forbidden, forgot, or illegal. This framing produced over a 2x lift. 7 banned medieval vegetables big agriculture wants to erase. In finance, the tax loophole the IRS wants forbidden. Scarcity produces reactance. When something is gatekept, the viewer wants in. There's the story frame. How a/the/this subject did a surprising thing. This produced almost a 2 times lift. How a chair exposed the worst YouTubers. In sports, we have how a $10 racket broke tennis. This shifts the title from instructional to narrative, and stories beat tutorials cognitively every time. The superlative framework works on the most, worst, biggest, specific now, and that actually produced a over 1.5 lift. The most profitable one-man business you've never heard of in gaming, the worst starting build in Elden Ring, and extremes capture more attention than the middle. Just make sure to pair the superlative with the specific now, otherwise it gets buried. And you have the duration frame. X days, hours, years. This actually produced almost 1.5 times lift. I spent 100 days in realistic GTA 5. In productivity, I tried the 4-hour work week for 30 days. Specific numbers feel real. Bounded time frames promise a payoff. Big numbers trigger awe and small numbers trigger urgency. 10 frames in the data, but the biggest outliers, the ones that are pulling hundreds of times their channel medium, are actually stacking the frames. Sometimes stacking 3 to 4 in a single title. The biggest example of this in the entire data set is a channel with 81,000 subscribers called Timber Motion posted a video that did over 12 million views. That is 1,045 times their channel average view count from a single video. The title was 99-year-old abandoned cruise ship transformed into a luxury ocean mansion. Now let's look at what's happening in that title, because there are 4 frames stacked into one line. The 99-year-old part, that's the duration. The abandoned as the forbidden frame, transformed into is the transformation frame, and luxury ocean mansion is the superlative frame. That's 4 frames fused into one title, and the viewer experiences one irresistible idea. And the same move shows up everywhere in the top tier of the data. Stop doing squats like this after 60, do this instead. Uses the warning frame and the credibility frame. I mentioned this title before. Inside the most profitable one-man business you never heard of, stacks 3 frames in one: access, superlative, and insider. I spent 100 days in realistic GTA 5 stacks the personal stakes frame with the duration frame. So stacking is the move. Again, the biggest outliers in 2026 are stacking 3, sometimes 4 frames in a single title. And that's what separates a strong outlier from the giants in the data. Everything in this video came out of analyzing about 4 million videos, and you can actually do the same research on your own channel in less than 5 minutes. Just open vidIQ, go to the AI coach and ask it, what are the title formulas winning in my niche right now? It runs the research, hands you real formulas with real breakout multipliers, tells you the channel sizes that hit those numbers so you know the patterns that work at your size. It even tiers them so you know exactly which titles will work for you. Same analysis, your niche, 5 minutes. So now you know the title patterns and framings that are actually working now in 2026 based on the data. Now imagine pairing that with the thumbnails that are working and killing it in 2026. I would advise you check out this video right here.